FNATIC now scaling their way into A. Little light on this side of the map, so Jamppi's got to play a cautious game. He's with the support of PROFEK, and as those two combine, it is Alfajer dropped to the dirt.
That's going to be an issue as FNATIC still continue to try and poke and prod that A site. And, well, 50 seconds on the clock. They've got options elsewhere, but still interested here on A.
This is the call now being made on the Vitality side. A group up and fight, something absent from the last time we saw these two teams take each other on. The call made to try and fight into double doors. It's a double from CyvOph instead against his former team. That brings it back to a 3 versus 4. Vitality on the back foot in this retake.
An extended post plant for FNATIC. They move into mid. This will be an issue for Vitality to try and dissect.
Dart not broken there either, so information on the two players coupled up in oranges. Sayonara trying to lead this walk back through, but time is of the essence. FNATIC know it, and they can play the clock from this position. An open plant complementary to where they currently stand on site. Derke's going to find the first cleanly onto crashies, but there needs to be a step up here.
The health is favourable to Vitality.
Oh, and Derke's just going to go ahead and scalp another one. Sayonara there as well.
And tradability is a question as Derke goes flying round the corner, but nothing in terms of real engagements until that outling through those toxins. And an owl drone just to try and confirm where the exec's coming through. That's good delay through the molly.
It's only for a moment in time, though. 3 bodies here on Vitality.
Oh, and Derke's outlaw as well, but it doesn't get a kill. And that's the key part about this. The fact that FNATIC now equal out the numbers, but PROFEK from up high through mid gets another one onto his opposite number.
Sayonara walking out on site here, gun in his hands.
Yeah, now 2 players low. Critical to that Sheriff, but that spike needs to go down.
He's in the corner.
15 seconds, and I think this is it. Vitality with the perfect start. To look strong, but with Vitality 5 strong themselves, this retake could be big.
And the wall goes up just before CyvOph gets to pop the ult. He's going to get caught on default. Yeah, big kill from Cron.
Massive from Cron. First in the kill feed, but can they get even better for Vitality? They need to get on this spike. That's going to bring more bodies on the line as Boaster with a quick double kill. CyvOph still alive, and Vitality out of nowhere fill that kill feed. The Hunter's Fury is not good, it's not hit, and it's a defuse for Vitality! 5 in a row!
Two of them shown so far against BBL was the Phoenix.
One enemy remaining.
Oi! Hey, crashies! What? I missed my ulti! What the?
And Chronicle again.
That's for sure.
But here are FNATIC, unrelenting, back into the B site again. And with Vitality's own ult invested, well, that one's not hit either, so...
Oh, change up in post plant though, has it? It looks like FNATIC want to play on the front foot.
Yeah, not something we often see towards the B site, but a huge opportunity for them to really bed in here. Late lurk of Alfajer, obviously a key point to mention, as he's looking to be the thorn in the side, and just for a moment felt he might miss out on Jamppi. That is quickly corrected. FNATIC in front from this position, and Boaster with an ult to fall back on if required. He'll pop it eventually, but not before crashies gets involved, disrupting the retake. FNATIC bouncing right back off of the previous 5 rounds. And breaking the ice. Really had to learn over the last year are these quick hits, but still it's a little stagnant in the initial approach. Alfajer trying to make his way into elbow is denied at first entry.
That's going to be massive for Vitality's retake as well. They know there's going to be no joker towards mid.
Chronicle has to be careful not to get caught here, and in dropping the molly at the feet of FNATIC, they can't advance any further. PROFEK swinging wide inside, drops the first in front, but gets caught on the second swing by Boaster. 3-on-3 situation, wall about to drop. kaajak still here, playing that high line, but Sayonara catching CyvOph in the meantime. The spike needs some headroom for a plant, can't hit it.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult for Boaster to get out. He finds an angle of approach though, but so does Vitality!
Oh, and kaajak, 3 for him, sliding back in for more. Playing with a little bit more respect as Derke still bearing this operator. An acute reposition through the tunnel. Derke snaps quickly, and now he's up against the old guard. Boaster the one in front of him as it stands.
He won a clutch on Breeze last time to break Vitality's hopes. Can he do it again?
Derke just ready to round this corner. Boaster holding on, undefeated in these kinds of situations, but a lapse in concentration perhaps could sell him short!
As we go back in, it looks towards mid where we get the first fight, but it's Alpha to win out there.
Yeah, Derke's off, dropped early, PROFEK in the corner, inserted.
Oh, and one's out, but nice trade! Jamppi! A quick double, and now it puts in a 2v2.
Looking at it here, Sayonara, here's the steps of both, but it's a while before Chronicle arrives. Does he want to try and interrupt this?
Yeah, he tries to be a little bit too cheeky. A massive performance yesterday, but has perhaps left Chronicle a little thin in terms of support. And a Viper's pit to defumigate.
The pit on the final round against BBL was one which haunted the nightmares of Vitality, but here Chronicle could come up with a massive clutch.
Gives away his position with the snake bite. Does he change his angle of approach? No. Straight in. Time getting low, and the bullets maybe giving himself away. Both players well aware, and Alpha. Remember, there is an operator on this line. PROFEK looking to try and get the information. It's a good flash, and well, PROFEK even better. Can he get out?
Three targets in striking distance for him.
No command, going to continue to delay. Nice outlaw in towards CyvOph. Again, FNATIC are being stalled out. The clock working against them. This was their pick. This is where the game plan should have come through.
Really feeling like those protocols are set in motion now for Vitality. Looking at it, one by one, the FNATIC players falter.
Especially with the creds that are on show. Alpha and crashies have enough to buy.
Yeah, they're going to hunt this down, see if they can take it off him. Boaster still holding on.
Pick. They walk in towards Derke, and again, it's just that outlaw that he's continuously using. The Harbour Ultimate, the Reckoning, going to be a real issue now as, well, they execute. It's pretty much uncontested for FNATIC.
Yeah, it's brilliant use of the ult there to cut across the backside hold, and they put their foot down, they want to fight this, they lose the jewels.
That they do. Vitality reset for the retake.
Into the deep.
They've got a Harbour ulti of their own for it.
There they are, they're coming straight back in. CyvOph, FNATIC getting involved, 2v2. Both players close to one another, but Sayo getting rid of kaajak, so it's CyvOph now. The ex-Vitality man now on FNATIC to hold off against some of the best that we've seen. Viper's pit stops CyvOph seeing anything. The molly good, but Chronicle just going to put pressure on the last remaining FNATIC player. The spam just missing out! And available through CyvOph. He's going to use that null command, and Derke once again from up on high. He can't get his kill. PROFEK at least able to down the KO, and FNATIC unlock that site on B. Derke's shorty good, but it's kaajak round the back instead. So we settle on a 4 versus 2.
Jamppi flanking early here. He's made this rotation, and Boaster has to be wary because he's the only player on the back line as it stands.
Your hopes and dreams on the captain and the young gun. Oh, it's a good entry kill onto Boaster. Alfajer seen and called to Sayonara.
Plays him
as he
in.
makes his way through. Can't find Alpha though, so it's up to Jamppi. In a 1 versus 3, he destroyed the hopes and dreams of FNATIC last year at every chance he possibly could. Could he do it once again? Like here, in towards double digits, gets Alpha, but not the
Get the
rest.
door locks.
Yeah, he's still a minute. They
Can
have
they
to
do
pass
these?
I'm nothing
it. Leaving.
on your bar, on your
I'll
bar.
put it clear.
30 seconds
Get
left.
middle, boys.
Trying to
Play
push
here.
it, boys. It's B, Get ready.
boys.
Come and be.
Open down.
I'm gonna play backside,
There
Alpha.
you go.
Wait, I'm gonna smoke.
Come and be, boys.
One is gonna be looking mid boys, okay?
One is mid. KO. They're B splitting. What the fuck? They're at B split.
Okay, remain soon.
There you go.
Rock and roll, backside.
10 seconds
Backside.
left.
Let's take 7 seconds.
It's
Hey, boys. Ah, my bad.
It is in fact not B, it's towards A, and Jamppi's got a really quick double there. And his FNATIC trying to attempt the retake now. And look at Vitality's post plan has it.
Yeah, they're set up, ready to fight this flank heavy.
There they are, but oh, it seems as if Alpha nearly got away back in here. As it's now CyvOph and kaajak, who's already taken too much
The
damage.
rest of this veto, they are FNATIC maps historically. But Vitality are certainly feeling different today, wanting to put an end to the streak and take 12 in some style here, as you can see. FNATIC are bunkered up in the backside. In fact, Boaster thinking about threading his way back through the front, and actually, Vitality have left.
Have they though?
They've left Sayonara behind. Is Boaster just going to walk into his crosshair? Inches away, the barrel betrays him, and Sayonara strikes. Vitality now maybe thinking about a double back, but no. The kills come in on the FNATIC side and start to restore order.
Yeah, but look at that, kaajak straight on towards double doors.
Go, go, go.
Still the only player here, has a slide to make the cross. Jamppi on the pistol, just toying with it. Eventually does collect kaajak. The reposition from crashies is towards main. With the flash coming in, it's only a little bit of space they've been able to take. crashies slow here from Bricks and does find Jamppi. The trade coming through from Cron, still a 1 versus 2.
Still gets that spike plant down and does have Molly if he wants to go for it, but both players are split up.
Seeing what he can do here. No, CyvOph buries him early.
I mean, his outlaw has not missed so far.
Thinking about the jump up, but Alfajer just a little quicker on the trigger there. Derke going down, and still this spike only now in motion. Grouping up for the A play behind the wall.
The skill pretty decent so far overall.
crashies is there to support Boaster, and they are still playing as this duo in backside. Chronicle already deep on this progression and nearly catches crashies there on the jump spot, in fact, as well, but no kills come for Vitality.
Yeah, but there's 4 bodies here from FNATIC. They could really go for a flood take if they wanted.
That's exactly where Vitality want to try and antagonize them a little bit further. Chronicle already walked all the way up towards the front of Orange here, still banking that molly, and finally puts it to the feet of Boaster, stops him in his tracks. kaajak spotted on the bridge, and it's this 1v1 in mid, which it could all come down to. I think Alfajer has just spotted PROFEK, and the wall will certainly confirm it. Cuts across the rest of this retake. Alfajer nailing the shot in the end, but while it may tip the scales in favor of FNATIC, Vitality still have bodies on site in black and yellow, ready to fight them into the ground. It is only... I'm not interested.
Yeah, I mean, there's 40 seconds on the clock, plenty of time to go elsewhere, and they have the map control for it. It is Boaster's site, though.
30 seconds left.
crashies in this corner of mid. He's playing discipline for more than one. In fact, no, he's playing disrespect. A knife between the shoulder blades of Derke sets FNATIC on their way, but still plenty more hurdles to be crossed. And Chronicle's one of them. Vitality in unison, marching towards that 13th round for redemption, for revenge. Pieces that just simply haven't shown up so far to this biggest of big occasions. The homecoming heralded presence towards B and middle. It's Jamppi here on A that gets caught on the extremity solo.
Yeah, and it's one of those players that I mentioned, kaajak, who gets caught off, taken offline as well. But on the other side, Derke exploring the mid portion of the map, seeing if he can try and get some ground back.
Spike planted.
Yeah, the flank here now tested by Derke. Alfajer the one that wins the duel this time.
Yeah, it certainly is, but player advantage still towards FNATIC.
Looking at it, PROFEK still holding on to the paranoia in this situation. Sayonara and Molly, plenty of tools that they can use to try and get back in here, but just waiting perhaps for that response, that initial preemptive play from FNATIC. Finally, the utility starts to get dumped in, but Boaster just counters it fully himself. Blinded up, nowhere to go. FNATIC...
They can be nailing. Guys, most likely nailing. They smoked me off.
Coming to you, Derke.
Yeah, that's a smoke here, Care.
Spike planted.
One TP, Care on top box again.
Yeah.
We will
One
need
guy still
to,
got a
yeah,
try,
we
but-
will need to check
I will
this.
play late flank, okay? Okay, so let's pick.
Sai, I can slide.
I'm picking.
Come close and I will slide.
Garage. Oh.
I will,
Luxury left.
I will paranoia you default.
I'm only gong.
I paranoia
I'm
default.
only gong.
Garage one guy. Close.
Flashing close.
Gonna move.
I'm 1 HP guys.
Dead one.
I smoke the bomb.
Push ceiling. Push ceiling one guy, no?
Can I guys tap it? Yeah, I got up. One on me, one on me. One on me, guys.
They cannot
left one.
manipulate. Two middle.
Two middle.
One enemy
No, I
remaining.
need to stick. I'm not going.
He's not middle. He's a
Enemy
mid, brother.
remaining.
90.
Nice one.
Save the gun though.
It's all good.
And look, it's this 4-1 that FNATIC have been playing. Alfajer left behind, 1 versus 1, and he's going to win it out.
It's stinky, it's not great, but at least Sayonara denies the run it back. The players come straight, and oh, okay! The bandit from Sayonara continuously finding but runs out of bullets at the wrong time, uses his own run it back, and from up on high, PROFEK will get one of his
Spike
own.
down A.
Spike on the floor, and then just Boaster left in a 1 versus 3. Oh, that damage is unbelievable. Next round. Puts him in a bit of trepidation. Boaster already found, and CyvOph just goes jumping. At least there's a trade there onto the Cypher.
Yeah, big kill. All that utility now down, and FNATIC, as they continue to pile on the pressure, going to force out this rotation from Vitality. As it stands, only PROFEK here. Does have a couple TPs and a paranoia to survive this.
A 1v1 against kaajak, not something you would want, and PROFEK looks to respect it, tries to bait out with the TP, and well, has been identified! Able
Behind
to...
that box, and you can see CyvOph ready to go, spring-loaded with the flash setup. Chronicle walking out into the open, and he's as dead as anything from grass. PROFEK the next under the microscope did well with the heavy-handed aggression of FNATIC last time. He's got Sayonara in support to the side of him here from Ling. Molly, Flash, more than anything, they've just left kaajak behind here in a duel which he will win. PROFEK still on site. kaajak still lurking around. Boaster finds PROFEK. And this eco is starting to come together for FNATIC until Derke looks to play spoiler and finds himself caught as well.
Hopes and dreams left on Jamppi, but this is a brilliant eco to bounce straight back with. Everybody running towards.
Deep and long. When you look at the HP, Boaster kind of low, down to 45. More than one body shot that Jamppi has to find to relieve him of his duties as he starts to make his way out onto the C site itself. The camera is first contact. That early tag might just pull this out of the realms of possibility.
Or even on top, considering how the trap placed, but two players are playing at the back of site.
I mean, Boaster the only one with verticality, so we'll have to see if he walks into it. You can see the execution coming in here. Hunter's Fury to just load it up. Chronicle the one playing from logs instead. Sayonara trying to flood back in there with him, but goes down equally so. The op in the hands of Derke still, and he's got to be thinking about a save if they can't find a kill quickly.
I mean, we'll be looking for it at the very least. The shot's good, and unfortunately Jamppi goes searching too far into the deep. So I think Derke will be thinking about a save.
Yeah, there was money behind this Vitality to address.
Yeah, and they're dedicating bodies to this. A real issue. Boaster able to get Derke at the very least, and that's a good Hunter's Fury to get a direct trade. Alpha still on that A site and calling for support.
It's already out in the open here. Does get tagged. It's a long way back to safety for Alpha.
Oh, but Sayo finds himself under sight, cleared by CyvOph, and FNATIC! Should it be that way? Already trying to fake out towards A, they walk in towards Chronicle, and still able to get at least one. Derke on the other side, getting rid of the Joker, and Sayonara playing on the edge,
Alpha as
trying
well
to get onto side, can't quite get it. Alpha, one of his own, and now FNATIC on the front foot. Derke on the flank, gets crashes at the very least, and Vitality in towards the backside. So it's now up to Alpha.
He's on the long wrap and they don't know about it.
No, he does not. Derke looking elsewhere, but at least that smoke has been deposited. The spam not good, and Vitality up to 3, buying themselves at the bare minimum. I mean, FNATIC aren't really interested in this ultimate war. Eyes maybe set on towards C with that kill, and well, Alpha getting the information, going to be fed back to Boaster.
Chronicle's had a real hard time in Garage, and Alfajer is still ready to move off of his own neural theft here.
Oh, but Vitality are the ones who fill the kill feed. 3v3 sure, so equal on either side, but kaajak, the one to really make it count. FNATIC looking to confirm an advantage into the second half. PROFEK gone searching here through Garage, and no, not contested, has the information. Played through, but crashies caught him, and that's the big aspect to this. So FNATIC should have this round in the bag. Jamppi still wants to make an attempt here. But you look at the setup here, everybody ready to swing on. Oh.
Now this is where it gets interesting. How many does he want to hold out for? That's CyvOph, 1 kill at the very least. There's crashies, another, and Sayo!
Execute Vitality, though still trying to make themselves an issue, and Boaster so far out. If Cron checked his cam, he would see. But I think at this point, you're expecting a post plant, and Vitality probably to just die to the spike.
Yeah, it's definitely shaping up that way. I think you can see that Boaster's calling has been a lot more intuitive so far here on Haven.
Spike planted.
Finding the site free, these walk-ups that a few of the players are making, the contact. Nicely done, and Vitality maybe still want to give this one a go, actually. You can see the dart prepared here. Bolt pulled back by Jamppi. kaajak going to get tagged in backside. Derke finds one with a classic. Could this really be happening? Or is kaajak Boaster? Hands are busy, Spike carrier with the ult trying to get into backside. There is no second layer here for FNATIC. Fully committed, or so you'd think. With the last 25 seconds, they start to gut it out. crashies and kaajak combining to rid Sayonara of his life for the time being. Plant now coming in and Vitality setting up in retake.
Yeah, but missing that Sova is going to be massive. And you can't even use the Cypher ult either, and the run it back wasted.
Another missed molly from Sayonara as well. Still a couple flashes to his name, and he'll try and instigate a way back through here, but Boaster's ready to hold the line. CyvOph!
Yeah, we can consider them with a chance of a comeback.
Double headshot, Jamppi. Boaster taken out of play early. Long, and with that first point of notice given, does he clear close? Thinking about it, but it's CyvOph that strikes. In the meantime, kaajak caught in transition.
Yeah, Jamppi able to unlock the B site, and that's a nice position from Chronicle to get the next.
Vitality starting to run rings around FNATIC in this situation. The awareness of the walk down C long, and with that corrected now, a 4 versus 2, and a huge opportunity to get back into this map.
Yeah, you expect that with a 2 versus 4 post plant, right? And it seems as FNATIC very slow on the uptake here. And Chronicle, he's coming around the back.
Yeah, he's that second layer, making his reprisal from Garage and may catch this Phoenix ult.
Oh, but he can't win out the duel. Look at Sayonara, he's so deep towards the C site and routed out any Cypher utility. CyvOph thinking about a re-entry.
Derke just the one to guard it though, and this spike now making its way over with no issues. Looks like FNATIC might actually be considering a save in this, right? Because remember, he's not got one of the better weapons. Actually plucks a Vandal. How long's that going to last? He knows. Long enough.
Yeah, it certainly does. About getting these rifles. Crashies with just a pixel will work out, but not able to get another. And while the bloodbath ends up ending, it's CyvOph, in fact, who doesn't get this A site. Derke low, and a classic probably enough to finish him if he was to move on towards site, but not even cannot hit! And look at this! FNATIC! The pistol's hitting, and now PROFEK having to defend himself on site and get that spike back! Well, FNATIC now, they've got rifles of their own. We're going to have to see a 1v2 towards that third map to start to move. Oh, the pressure and crashes. Well, he's got his own death warrant signed. Yeah. As this is certainly an execution, but you look towards kaajak.
Yeah.
He's down in sewers.
Expertly opened, but kajak's op here is an issue, a lingering one, which Sayonara will find, surely.
Positioned. Close quarters. Does kaajak clear on the barrel scene? And well, already denying the run it back. At least Alpha has got something through mid. And I think FNATIC, are they still going for this?
Oh, invested the neural theft. They know where the players are, and one of them, Derke, has to drop back into sight now.
Yeah, they're starting to consolidate the hold. As we've seen CyvOph come straight through the Phantom, the spray! But it's Sayonara, the opposite number to stop this one, and it's Strax. Alpha looking for exits, so is Boaster. I think Vitality will have confirmed their round at this point in time.
Yeah, another situation where they're at a player advantage, and that's enough for FNATIC to call it quits. Alfajer here could be in for a killing.
Yeah, that he could, and he's looking for it to at least make the
classic story of an American with an Odin in hand. That's going to be enough at the very least to delete Derke. He was the one who had taken the early hits.
Yeah, but Vitality are all the way up sewers as well.
And with Sayonara holding on to this run it back, has to be cautious of the potential re-clear. Drops a molly at the feet of the potential pursuance on the FNATIC side. And that's when he then calls in the ability of his own, starting to create a little bit of space, making inroads towards the site, and combining off the back of that is the paranoia, but still, it's Chronicle getting caught in the meantime, and the rest of this fight still not going the way of Vitality. PROFEK up into short, waiting to see if a player will walk out into the open. Absolutely no reason to get moving here. Still light on their feet as PROFEK finds the first. Knows where the second is, and all of a sudden there's a serious issue. It's only crashies here for the meantime. Alfajer's got to take the high road to arrive, and with that double peek coming in, PROFEK offered a clutch.
Yeah, but he's going to use the TP
into it. Thing is, Alfajer's not been able to recover a gun from this situation, so he's still on a Spectre. PROFEK actually happy to just jump over those traps, play around the cage. Not give Alpha an idea of where he could maybe have repositioned to. It's from long that he's going to be looking to win this one. A TP to maybe sell a bit of a distraction. But Alfajer's in his own head about things. He is all too cautious to try and find where PROFEK has gotten off to. And with time starting to tick away, PROFEK has this clutch in the palm of his hands. At range with the Phantom. Alfajer on that first tap. The timing perfect for PROFEK to take the peek, and he will find.
Head towards B main. There's no traps there, though, as now you can see right now Vitality trying to clear out Garage, just being slow in terms of the exec, and just a confirmation whether that trap is still alive. It is the case. It will be destroyed by Vitality. Trying to get a retake started through that Hunter's Fury, but it gets off for a minute, nothing. Cron gone.
crashies catches one, and actually, Jamppi is miles away from the play as it stands. Vitality bunkering up to go play almost exclusively from long, but the smokes of Boaster are still up, or at least he'll get another one soon.
That is shout. So the run it back used by Sayonara in case that players start to flood through, but doesn't get anything from it. And PROFEK low himself starts to vacate the site. Vitality playing from around it, and that might be a mistake, because you know how good FNATIC can be. The smoke's already up, the spam hitting. This is looking good, and CyvOph's actually killed Boaster. This is a disaster!
Cycle pile on the pressure where FNATIC don't bend, don't break. The setup is still 3 players strong towards C, where Vitality are headed.
Looks like this is going to be one for the ages, especially this round of powder keg. But Vitality, they're playing mischief, trying to play with the minds of FNATIC, fake on fake, and it's actually B where they end up.
PROFEK! He's got a free kill onto CyvOph in the end.
Yeah, and kajak's operator also getting rid of Sayonara, but a meeting with no player with a gun. Oh no! Kaajak goes! Vitality can see map and match point in sight. London point. FNATIC, this was meant to be their story with the home masters inside, but Alfajer with an idea.
Still got a couple chances left to make it so, and kaajak, ever the equalizer, does catch Chronicle.
And that's what you should expect. Superstar like kaajak now. Vitality have minds of their own, ideas of their own. Is the reclear being feigned by Jamppi just through the drone?
There.
As the bodies start to scale up on A.
crashies there in the corner. The round almost lives and dies on his position. So the timing of the drone has to be perfect if he opts for it, rooted to the ground, should he choose to invest. And as you can see, FNATIC making their way through middle at this point in time. They've got 2 players in the backline, but Jamppi's already considered it.
He's thought about it.
Just waiting, and with that plant coming in, it's 3 players lined up. Jamppi, for all of the globals that he has missed, could
pressure.
be the protagonist here to make the difference, but kaajak cuts him out, and with that, FNATIC back in the driver's seat, 5 on 2, now 4 on 2. Sayonara, lots of work to do himself, and Ultimate back on if he needs it. Boaster split up from the play, and no way to capitalize off of his own ultimate, his own paranoia, I should say. He's actually dropped in behind Sayonara, and with it traded out on PROFEK, it sits solely on his shoulders. Playing out from heaven, time getting low. 1 kill could be enough to disrupt it if he gets it right, but that defuse is being stuck. crashies hands up.
You know that FNATIC have an idea. They run it back, already denied through the charge. Players trying to escape. FNATIC looking for overtime, but caught through the cypher setup. Alpha gets Sayonara, and at least there's a little bit of relief, but not in the back lanes. Already down his foot, kaajak and Boaster as well. It's just Jamppi now. It would be massive. It would be a great attack. Whoever is able to crack this side is the one who will probably come out on top. And already kaajak, first blood in this round.
Maybe thinking about instigating something themselves, but the fight is taken to their doorstep. FNATIC breaking down the B-side door, and with kaajak leading that charge, Vitality forced to concede it, and this is the post-plant we get.
Yeah, but remember, Vitality a player down.
So the next fight has to go their way, unfortunately. Enough for Vitality, it is against them, and FNATIC continue to lay it on thick. PROFEK and Chronicle still hold up in backside here, but FNATIC overwhelming them on B as it stands. PROFEK only good for the 1, and with Chronicle left behind, it is too tall a task, or so you would feel. 1 deep into the 1v4, but just too many angles to cover. With the smoke up in his face, and the tag revealing his position, FNATIC will be the first to get...
crashes. Info dart pred used, doesn't get any information though, so the spam not good. Alpha on the other hand, certainly great at hitting heads. Crashes just jumped out, and CyvOph gone. The flash not good. Alpha though holding on to C all by himself. As Vitality line up ready to challenge, and Sayonara denies. Spike down, a 2v1 for Boaster.
Oh, and a missed dart, so they don't catch him on the way back in.
The paranoia good, he's looking for the next fight. The TP gives an audible, and he does have a smoke for that spike. You can see Sayonara wrapping round, and Boaster making use of every minute, every second they could possibly get. as he clears through. Tap of the spike, he's getting no bites whatsoever. Yeah, look at Vitality, they know that there's going to be another B play.
Not sure how much footfall crashies would have heard, but Vitality are here, present and ready to defend this B site at a moment's notice. And as the flash is cocked back, it's Jamppi to find the first kill. kaajak does trade. Chronicle still hanging around in this close corner position, yet to be rooted out, and the spike's got to head elsewhere.
Oh, but sticking around,
Still
Boaster's
going.
caught.
Spike down mid.
Chronicle putting his foot down. And this first defensive round looks like it will go to Vitality, sparing a miracle from FNATIC's final boss. Alfajer given a little bit of space to roam, but not as much as he would like behind that Cypher trap.
No,
30
but he does have
seconds
time
left.
to play with, and that's going to be his biggest advantage in a 1 versus 4.
Cam to play off, if anything, but Chronicle can match him for it. The odds stacked heavily against them as Vitality continue on that warpath towards Jamppi, the closest to it as it stands, and kaajak will win the duel this time. They will. Vitality ready to go in. One execute is all they need. Crossing the 30 seconds mark, and they've made their way onto the site. Bullish in approach. Boaster dropping back. Molly at his feet, and he's forced to respect it. Chronicle at the double. Finally now showing up at the final moments. The light at the end of the tunnel shining on Vitality at last. 8 consecutive losses. Could this be the one they overturn?
And they have to retake with an operator. This is going to be so difficult for FNATIC.
Sits all on Alfajer then to try and make something happen, but he hasn't considered the angle, and so it must be kaajak.